Home attached greenhouses, page 6. Attaching the greenhouse to the home sometimes is a little tricky, and that you've got some restrictions on windows, maybe roof line, doors that you have to accommodate and fit the structure around. And once that's been sorted out and figure out exactly where the greenhouse will attach, depending on what type of siding you have in your house, you'll need to make arrangements to either put a 2x4 frame on the house for the greenhouse to attach to, or if you have bevel siding, cut a groove or cut out the bevel siding in a column where a 2x4 can be attached to the sheathing, and then the greenhouse will have a flat surface to fasten to. Most people don't want to cut their siding, so they'll put the 2x4 over the siding to give themselves a flat surface to attach the greenhouse. Then you have to fill the gaps behind that and either take a piece of siding and cut it up in little pieces, reverse it, slide it in, or again use the foam caulking to fill those voids behind the 2x4. But you need to have that vertical face and horizontal face to attach a home attached greenhouse. One thing that's very important to keep in mind is you've been given your foundation dimension for your greenhouse. That does not include this fascia piece that you put on to attach the greenhouse. So if you have your foundation dimension of 10 feet and you add 1.5 inches to your house, you've got to make your foundation 10 feet 1.5 inches from the house so that you come out correct for the foundation. We talked about the home attached being closer to power and water. Usually, that makes it easy to get your utilities to your greenhouse. We are often asked if the siding of the house needs any special treatment when you put a greenhouse onto the side. And it really doesn't, because your outside weather outside the greenhouse is more severe on the siding than the climate inside the greenhouse. In other words, your greenhouse is actually protecting the siding of your house. So there's no concern about having to do any extra treatment there. We talked before about wood being an easy product, easy material, building material to work with. And there's also PVC pipe that some people do home attached, our garden type structure out of PVC pipe, but I'd recommend that just for smaller structures, temporary structures, and use a polyethylene cover for a PVC pipe type structure. Aluminum and steel are building materials, but they do require special skills to work with those materials. When you're doing your construction, I'd like to advise to use, particularly with lumber and any treated material, to use the powder-coated decking screws or stainless steel screws. The standard zinc-plated screws don't stand up to the corrosion in pressure-treated lumbers. So you want to use a powder-coated decking screw or a stainless steel screw.